Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. DTC P1009 indicates a VTC, Variable Timing Control Advanced Malfunction, in Honda CR-V models from 2011 to 2016. This code signifies that the engine's timing system, which allows the engine to adapt its timing for optimal performance and efficiency, is malfunctioning. The VTC system is responsible for adjusting the camshaft timing based on engine speed and load. A malfunction can lead to poor engine performance or increase emissions. The issue may stem from various components such as the VTC strainer, oil control valve, or actuator. A detailed troubleshooting guide must be followed to accurately diagnose and resolve the problem, ensuring smooth engine operation. The VTC system is essential for the function of the engine, particularly in optimizing the timing of gas intake and exhaust for better performance. The malfunction related to DTC P1009 usually involves the VTC strainer, VTC oil control valve, or the VTC actuator. The VTC strainer is located above the oil pump. It filters engine oil before it reaches the oil control valve and actuator. If this strainer becomes clogged, it can restrict oil flow, leading to timing issues. The oil control valve is responsible for regulating oil flow to the actuator based on signals from the engine control module. Additionally, the actuator itself adjusts the camshaft timing based on oil pressure. Therefore, all these components must be functioning correctly for the VTC system to operate seamlessly. There are several possible causes for DTC P1009. One common issue is a clogged VTC strainer, which can hinder oil flow and result in impaired timing adjustments. Another possible cause is a faulty VTC oil control valve. If this component fails, it cannot regulate the oil pressure to the actuator, affecting the entire VTC system's performance. Thirdly, a damaged VTC actuator could be at fault. This actuator controls the mechanical advance of the camshaft. When it fails, it may not properly adjust the timing, leading to performance issues. Each component plays a crucial role, and it's essential to evaluate them systematically during troubleshooting to pinpoint the exact issue. Symptoms of DTC P1009 may present as reduced engine performance, noting that the VTC system is critical for optimal operation. Drivers may experience a lack of power or unresponsive acceleration due to poor timing adjustments. Additionally, increased emissions may occur as improper timing can disrupt the combustion process. This potential rise in emissions can trigger the check engine light to illuminate, indicating that the vehicle's onboard diagnostic system has detected an anomaly. Inconsistent engine operation may also surface, particularly during changes in speed or load, making it crucial to address the issue promptly. To start troubleshooting DTC P1009, first, turn the ignition switch to the on position. This step powers the vehicle's electrical systems without starting the engine, allowing the diagnostic tool to communicate with the engine control module. Next, clear the diagnostic trouble code, DTC, using the HDS, Honda Diagnostic System. This action resets the system and allows you to check for new codes without old data interfering. After clearing, start the engine and observe whether the DTC reappears as either a pending or confirmed code. If P1009 is indicated again, further investigation is necessary. If not, it may indicate an intermittent failure, whose symptoms and signs would need deeper examination in subsequent diagnostics. For this next step, turn the ignition switch to the lock position to ensure safety while working on engine components. Remove the auto tensioner that secures the serpentine belt. This will give you access to the VTC strainer located above the oil pump. Once the tensioner is out, proceed to remove the VTC strainer itself. Inspect the strainer for any signs of clogging or debris that could be obstructing oil flow. If the VTC strainer is clogged, it will need cleaning, and it is recommended to replace the engine oil filter and engine oil to ensure the system has clean fluid. If the strainer appears okay, the next step will involve testing the VTC oil control valve to further diagnose the system. Step 3 focuses on the VTC oil control valve operation check. After confirming that the strainer is clear, the next task is to test the VTC oil control solenoid valve, ensuring it operates correctly under various conditions. The oil control valve controls the oil flow to the VTC actuator, making its performance critical for the proper functionality of the VTC advanced system. Using the HDS, you can perform specific tests to ensure that the valve is functioning as intended. If the oil control valve is found to be okay, you will proceed to check the VTC actuator. If not, replacing it will be necessary before conducting another repair verification. In this fourth step, the VTC actuator's condition comes under scrutiny. The actuator is responsible for adjusting camshaft timing based on the flow of oil controlled by the valve. A visual inspection should confirm if the actuator is functioning correctly and if its internal components are intact. Pay close attention to the oil passages that feed the actuator. They must be clean and free of obstructions to ensure proper oil flow. If the actuator is confirmed as not functioning properly, it should be replaced. Conversely, if the actuator checks out, any clogged passages should be cleaned to prevent future operational issues, followed by a repair verification. For final repair verification of DTC P1009, start by turning the ignition switch to the on position. The next step involves resetting the powertrain control module, PCM, using the HDS, which clears any stored fault codes and refreshes the system. After that, conduct an idle learn procedure, which allows the PCM to recalibrate and adapt to newly installed components after repairs. This step ensures that the engine management system can adjust itself appropriately. Following this, perform CKP, crankshaft position pattern learning. Lastly, execute a VTC test from the inspection menu in HDS, continuously monitoring the OBD, onboard diagnostic status, to ensure no new DTCs have emerged, indicating successful troubleshooting. Preventive maintenance is critical in preventing future occurrences of DTC P1009. Regular oil changes are the foundation of a well-functioning engine. Clean oil effectively lubricates engine components and prevents sludge buildup. It's also essential to periodically inspect and clean the VTC strainer, as this part can easily become clogged and interfere with oil flow. Consistent checks on the VTC oil control valve and actuator can help identify issues before they escalate, ensuring the entire system operates smoothly. Adopting these practices can significantly extend the lifespan of the VTC system and minimize the likelihood of future problems. In conclusion, understanding the VTC system and its importance in engine performance is essential when troubleshooting DTC P1009. Following the structured troubleshooting steps outlined in this guide will facilitate accurate diagnosis and timely repairs. Component inspection, testing, and preventive maintenance play a crucial role in ensuring the VTC system operates effectively. Regular oil changes and system checks can mitigate risks associated with component failure. Addressing these concerns not only enhances vehicle performance, but also reduces emissions, contributing to a cleaner environment. Ensuring that each part of the VTC system functions harmoniously is key to maintaining optimal engine performance. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.